Shalom, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. Shalom, Boker Tov.
Good morning, Shalom, Boker Tov.
Our camera is not working, but we're gonna keep going with the study. It does that occasionally. Okay, so we are reading today Parasha Vaikanan, and the second parasha in the book of Devarim, and we were reading about Moses kind of giving an account from his perspective of the journeys of the children of Israel, leaving Egypt, the places where they stopped, Caleb and Joshua, those kind of things, and about them fighting some of the nations when they're conquering some of the land that Yahweh had given them. And now we're going to continue with that part, and we're going to be reading in Devarim, chapter 3, that's Deuteronomy, chapter 3, and we're going to start on verse 23. So 3:23. Okay, and we can begin with the blessing.
Baruch Yahweh Hamborah. Baruch Yahweh Hamborah Yolam Bae. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim. ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה יהוה נותן התורה. Amen.
Okay, so we're going to begin, and I'm looking forward to this parasha because in this parasha, Moses is prophesying exactly what they're going to do, what in the children of Israel, how they will react and what they're going to do. So it's going to be very interesting to look at that. So let's begin Devarim chapter 3, verse 23.
And I pleaded with Yahweh at that time, saying, O Master Yahweh, you have begun to show your servant your greatness and your strong hand. For who is a mighty one in the heavens or on earth, who does according to your works and according to your might? I pray, let me pass over and see the good land beyond the Jordan, this good hill country and Lebanon. But Yahweh was enraged with me for your sake and would not listen to me. And Yahweh said to me, enough of that. Speak no more to me about this matter. Go up to the top of Pisgah and lift up your eyes westward and northward and southward and eastward and look with your eyes, for you do not pass over this Jordan, but charge Jehoshua and strengthen him and make him brave, for he shall pass over before these people and causes them to inherit the land which you see. And we dwelt in the valley opposite Beth Peor.
Okay, let's start at the end of chapter 3. Here we go, in the Hebrew.
ואתחנן אל אדוני בעת ההיא לאמור, אדוני אלוהים, אתה החילת להראות את עבדך, את גודלך ואת ידך החזקה, אשר מאל בשמיים ובארץ, אשר יעשך מעשיך וכי גבורותיך. אעברנה ואראה את הארץ הטובה אשר בעבר הירדן, ההר הטוב הזה והלבנון. ויתעבר אדוני בי למענכם, ולא שמע אלי. ויאמר אדוני אלי, רב לך, אל תוסף דבר אלי עוד בדבר הזה. עלי ראש הפסגה, ושא עיניך ימה וצפונה ותימנה ומזרחה, וראה בעיניך, כי לא תעבור את הירדן הזה. וצב את יהושע, וחזקהו ואמצהו, כי הוא יעבור לפני העם הזה, והוא ינחיל אותם את הארץ אשר תראה. ונשב בגיא מול בית פעור.
Okay. We're right here in chapter 3. We're going to go right into chapter 4. All right, let me get that up. Okay. Chapter 4, verse 1. Here we go. And now, O Israel, listen to the laws and the right rulings which I am teaching you to do, so that you live, and you shall go in and possess the land which Yahweh, Elohim of your fathers, is giving you. Do not add to the word which I command you, and do not take away from it, so as to guard the commands of Yahweh your Elohim, which I am commanding you. Your eyes have seen what Yahweh did at Baal Peor. For Yahweh your Elohim has destroyed from your midst all the men who followed Baal Peor. But you who are clinging to Yahweh your Elohim are alive today, every one of you. See, I have taught you laws and right rulings, as Yahweh my Elohim commanded me to do, thus in the land which you go to possess. And you shall guard and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding before the eyes of the people, who hear all these laws, and they shall say, only a wise and understanding people is this great nation. For what great nation is there which hath Elohim so near to it, as Yahweh our Elohim is to us, whenever we call on him? And what great nation is there that has such laws and righteous right rulings, like all this Torah which I set before you this day? Let's read one more. Verse 9. Only guard yourself and guard your life diligently, lest you forget the words your eyes have seen, and lest they turn aside from your heart all the days of your life, and you shall make them known to your children and your grandchildren. Okay, so let's hear in the Hebrew. Let's go ahead and hear to verse 9.
פרק ד'. ועתה ישראל, שמע אל החוקים ואל המשפטים, אשר אנוכי מלמד אתכם לעשות, למען תחיו ובאתם וירשתם את הארץ, אשר אדוני אלוהי אבותיכם נותן לכם. לא תוסיפו על הדבר אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם, ולא תגרעו ממנו, לשמור את מצוות אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם. עיניכם הרואות את אשר עשה אדוני בבעל פעור, כי כל האיש אשר הלך אחרי בעל פעור, השמידו אדוני אלוהיך מקרבך. ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם, חיים כולכם היום. ראה, לימדתי אתכם חוקים ומשפטים, כאשר ציווני אדוני אלוהי לעשות כן בקרב הארץ, אשר אתם באים שמה לרשתה. ושמרתם ועשיתם, כי היא חוכמתכם ובינתכם לעיני העמים, אשר ישמעון את כל החוקים האלה ואמרו, רק עם חכם ונבון הגוי הגדול הזה. כי מגוי גדול אשר לא אלוהים קרובים אליו, כאדוני אלוהינו בכל קוראינו אליו. ומגוי גדול אשר לא חוקים ומשפטים צדיקים, ככל התורה הזאת אשר אנוכי נותן לפניכם היום. רק הישמר לך ושמור נפשך מאוד, פן תשכח את הדברים אשר ראו עיניך, ופן יסורו מלבבך כל ימי חייך, והודעתם לבניך ולבני בניך.
Okay, and now you're here, the verse 9. Let's continue with verse 10.
The day when you stood before Yahweh your Elohim in Horeb, Yahweh said to me, assemble the people to me, and I make them hear my words, so that they learn to fear me all the days they live on the earth, and teach them to their children. And you came near and stood at the foot of the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire to the heart of the heavens, darkness, cloud, and thick darkness. And Yahweh spoke to you out of the midst of the fire. You heard the voice of words, but saw no form. You only heard a voice. And he made known to you his covenant, which he commanded you to do, the 10 words, and he wrote them on 2 tablets of stone. And Yahweh commanded me at that time to teach you laws and write rulings for you to do them in the land which you pass over to possess. Therefore diligently guard yourselves, for you saw no form when Yahweh spoke to you at Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest you should do corruptly and shall make for yourselves a carved image in the form of any figure, the likeness of male or female, lo aleinu, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, or the likeness of any winged bird that flies in the heavens, the likeness of any creature that creeps on the ground, or the likeness of any fish that is in the water under the earth. And lest you lift up your eyes to the heavens, and shall see the sun and the moon and the stars, all the hosts of the heavens, and you be drawn away into bowing down to them and serving them, which Yahweh your Elohim has allotted to all the peoples under all the heavens. Lo aleinu. But Yahweh has taken you and brought you out of the iron furnace, out of Mitzrayim, to be his people, an inheritance as it is today. And Yahweh was enraged with me because of your words, and swore that I would not pass over the Jordan, and that I would not enter the good land which Yahweh your Elohim is giving you as an inheritance. For I am to die in this land. I am not passing over the Jordan, but you are passing over, and shall possess that good land. Guard yourselves, lest you forget the covenant of Yahweh, your Elohim, which he made with you, and shall make for yourselves a carved image of any form, of whatever Yahweh your Elohim has forbidden you. For Yahweh your Elohim is a consuming fire, a jealous El.
Okay, let's hear the verse 24 in the Hebrew.
יום אשר עמדת לפני אדוני אלוהיך בחורב, באמור אדוני אלי, הקהל לי את העם, ואשמיעם את דברי, אשר ילמדון ליראה אותי כל הימים אשר הם חיים על האדמה, ואת בניהם ילמדון. ותקרבון ותעמדון תחת ההר, וההר בוער באש עד לב השמיים, חושך ענן וערפל. וידבר אדוני עליכם מתוך האש. כל דברים אתם שומעים, ותמונה עיניכם רואים, זולתי קול. ויגד לכם את בריתו אשר ציווה אתכם לעשות 10 הדברים, ויכתבם על 2 לוחות אבנים. ואותי ציווה אדוני בעת ההיא ללמד אתכם חוקים ומשפטים, לעשותכם אותם בארץ, אשר אתם עוברים שמה לרשתה. ונשמרתם מאוד לנפשותיכם, כי לא ראיתם כל תמונה ביום דיבר אדוני עליכם בחורב מתוך האש. פן תשכחון ועשיתם לכם פסל תמונת כל סמל, תבנית זכר או נקבה, תבנית כל בהמה אשר בארץ, תבנית כל ציפור כנף אשר תעוף בשמיים, תבנית כל רומס באדמה, תבנית כל דגה אשר במים מתחת לארץ. ופן תישא עיניך השמיימה, וראית את השמש ואת הירח ואת הכוכבים, כל צבא השמיים, ונידחת והשתחווית להם, ועבדתם, אשר חלק אדוני אלוהיך אותם לכל העמים תחת כל השמיים. ואתכם לקח אדוני, ויוציא אתכם מכור הברזל ממצרים, להיות לו לעם נחלה כיום הזה. ואדוני התענף בי על דבריכם, וישבע לבלתי עוברי את הירדן, ולבלתי בוא אל הארץ הטובה, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך נחלה. כי אנוכי מת בארץ הזאת, אינני עובר את הירדן, ואתם עוברים, וירשתם את הארץ הטובה הזאת. ישמרו לכם, פן תשכחו את ברית אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר כרת עמכם, ועשיתם לכם פסל תמונת כל אשר ציווך אדוני אלוהיך. כי אדוני אלוהיך אש אוכלהו, אל קנה.
Okay, so we're going to continue with verse 25. When you bring forth children and grandchildren, and shall grow old in the land, and shall do corruptly, and make a carved image in the form of whatever, and shall do what is evil in the eyes of Yahweh your Elohim to provoke him, I shall call the heavens and earth to witness against you on that day, that you soon completely perish from the land which you pass over the Jordan to possess. You do not prolong your days in it, but are completely destroyed. And Yahweh shall scatter you among the peoples, and you shall be left few in number among the Gentiles where Yahweh drives you. And there you shall serve mighty ones, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But from there you shall seek Yahweh your Elohim, and shall find, when you search for him with all your heart and with all your being. In your distress, when all these words shall come upon you in the latter days, then you shall return to Yahweh your Elohim and shall obey his voice. For Yahweh your Elohim is a compassionate El. He does not forsake you, nor destroy you, nor forget the covenant of your fathers which he swore to them. For ask now of the days that are past, which were before you, since the day that Elohim created man on earth, and ask from one end of the heavens to the other end of the heavens, whether there has been a word as great as this, or has been heard like it. Has a people heard the voice of Elohim speaking out of the midst of the fire, as you have heard and live? Or has Elohim tried to go and take for himself a nation from the midst of a nation by trials, and by signs, and by wonders, and by battle, and by a strong hand and an outstretched arm, and by great fearsome deeds, according to all that Yahweh your Elohim did for you in Mitzrayim before your eyes? You have been shown it, to know that Yahweh himself is Elohim. There is no one beside him.
Amen.
Okay, let's hear that.
Hallelujah.
35.
כי תוליד בנים ובני בנים, ונושנתם בארץ, והשחטתם ועשיתם פסל תמונת קול, ועשיתם הרע בעיני אדוני אלוהיך להכעיסו. העידותי בכם היום את השמיים ואת הארץ, כי אבוד תאבדון מהר מעל הארץ, אשר אתם עוברים את הירדן שמה לרשתה. לא תאריכון ימים עליה, כי הישמד תשמדון. והפיץ אדוני אתכם בעמים, ונשארתם מתי מספר בגויים, אשר ינהג אדוני אתכם שמה. ועבדתם שם אלוהים, מעשה ידי אדם, עץ באבן, אשר לא יראון ולא ישמעון ולא יאכלון ולא יריחון. וביקשתם משם את אדוני אלוהיך, ומצאת, כי תדרשנו בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך. בשר לך, ומצאוך כל הדברים האלה באחרית הימים, ושבת עד אדוני אלוהיך, ושמעת בקולו. כי אל רחום אדוני אלוהיך, לא ירפך ולא ישחיתך, ולא ישכח את ברית אבותיך אשר נשבע להם. כי שאלנה לימים ראשונים אשר היו לפניך, למן היום אשר ברא אלוהים אדם על הארץ, ולמקצה השמיים ועד קצה השמיים, הנהיה כדבר הגדול הזה, או הנשמע כמוהו. השמע עם כל אלוהים מדבר מתוך האש, כאשר שמעת אתה ויחי. או הניסה אלוהים לבוא לקחת לו גוי מקרב גוי, במצות, באותות ובמופתים ובמלחמה, וביד חזקה ובזרוע נטויה ובמוראים גדולים, ככל אשר עשה לכם אדוני אלוהיכם במצרים לעיניך. אתה הוראית לדעת כי אדוני הוא האלוהים, אין עוד מלבדו.
Okay, verse 36. That's the last part we're going to read here.
From the heavens he left you hear his voice to instruct you, and on earth he showed you his great fire, and you heard his words out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved your fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought you out of Mizraim with his presence, with his great power, to drive out from before you nations greater and stronger than you, to bring you in, to give you their land as an inheritance, as it is today. And you shall know today, and shall recall to your heart, that Yahweh himself is Elohim in the heavens above, and on the earth beneath. There is none else. And you shall guard his laws and his commands, which I command you today, so that it is well with you and with your children after you, and so that you prolong your days on the soil which Yahweh your Elohim is giving you for all time.
Okay, that's the last part. Let's go ahead and hear to verse 40. We'll leave the rest of the chapter for Wednesday.
מן השמיים השמיעך את קולו ליסרק, ועל הארץ הראך את אישו הגדולה, ודבריו שמעת מתוך האש. ותחת כי אהב את אבותיך, ויבחר בזרעו אחריו, ויוציאך בפניו בכוחו הגדול ממצרים, להוריש גויים גדולים ועצומים ממך מפניך, להביאך לתת לך את ארצם נחלה כיום הזה. וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. ושמרת את חוקיו ואת מצוותיו, אשר אנוכי מצווך היום, אשר ייטב לך ולבניך אחריך, ולמען תאריך ימים על האדמה, אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך כל הימים.
Amen.
Right. So this portion that we read is pretty awesome. Where to start?
Wow. I know.
Where did we start? Okay, so we started in chapter 3, verse 23, and Moshe is recounting that he had asked to enter into the land, and Yahweh says, speak no more to me about this matter. But he lets him go to the top of this mountain, and he's able to see the land, but not go into it. And I think we've mentioned before how it's very symbolic and prophetic. I would say prophetic, because Moshe represents the Torah, and Yahushua represents Yahshua, right? Yeshua the Messiah. And how it's we see later on that it's Yahushua, Joshua, who represents Messiah, the one who brings the people into the promised land. So it's not necessarily Moshe, which
By the
represents
works of the
the
Torah.
works of the Torah, right? But it's through the faith in Yeshua. And I think it's also interesting that he tells him to strengthen Yahushua and make him brave. He tells Moses to kind of strengthen him and make him brave, because that must have been very difficult to try to fill the shoes of Moses. You can imagine. And yeah, and I also, I don't know if you guys heard in chapter 4 at the very beginning, we see the word Shema. This is not the Shema. The Shema is in a couple of chapters, chapter 6. But this says, Shema Israel, listen, Israel, in verse 1. Okay? So now here, Israel Shema. Israel Shema. He tells them not to add to the commandments, not to take away from the commandments. Right? And then I like verse 4, I think it's very interesting. How it says, you who are clinging to Yahweh your Elohim are alive today.
Amen.
Every one of you. So I think that's I'm not sure how you understand that. Like, what do you think of that? I mean, why tell someone that they're alive?
Well, alive, spiritually alive. To be spiritually alive, we need to remain in Him as a branch is, embedded, grafted, part of the tree, right? You take that branch out and it'll wither. It seems alive for a while, but eventually it dies, And it's the same thing. We need to cling to the Father in such a way that we need Him. We really need to make Him know that He is the most important necessity in our lives. Loving Him with all of our heart, our mind, our strength, our resources, everything we have.
And then I like the next part where he says how they're going to be basically a light, right? When
Amen.
they keep the righteousness of Yahweh, when they keep His justice, His laws, His commands, that the people are going to say, only a wise and understanding people is this, right? The other nations will see them and see, what great nation is there which has Elohim so near to it, right? But the requirement is for them to guard and to keep the commandments. And it says, teach them to you in verse 9, teach them to your children and your grandchildren.
Yes, and I believe we have a mighty competition, that the enemy cleverly is throwing at our children to gain their minds and to keep them busy in the things of the world, in the gadgets, the computers. We have several, families that are struggling right now with, their children being much into games and tablets and telephone and all kinds of things, and not even sleeping because of it. And we need to pray harder.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of to be proactive in the teaching, right?
Yes.
Of the children, and setting a good example for your children too.
Exactly.
So, and then there was the next part that I wanted to point out.
Several times it says, guard yourselves. It's like we need to be on guard. We need to be ready, prepared, and fast.
I thought it was interesting if you see in verse 20, on chapter 4, verse 20. Yahweh has taken you out and brought you out of the iron furnace, out of Mitzrayim. I think it's interesting how he compares Mitzrayim to a furnace. It's interesting.
Wow. And it was indeed. Yeah. Because being a slave is not a small matter, right?
And I think also morally and spiritually, it was a low point, right, for them.
But at the same time, fire refines you, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to in the next part, where it said Yahweh your Elohim is fire, consuming fire. We'll go to that and then come back. Yeah, so he says, sorry, let me find that. Okay, well, we'll find it right now. Oh, there it is. Verse 24. For Yahweh your Elohim is a consuming fire, a jealous El. And yeah, like you said, it purifies, right? Yes, I was going to say that sometimes we have like a negative connotation about fire, but in other cultures, fire is not necessarily a negative thing. And if you see like fire is kind of a source of life, right? It gives the energy to the plants and everything. So it's a source of life. And if you see something that's alive, it's warm. When it's dead, it's cold, right? So fire is not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of the life energy, and it's also, like my mom said, it purifies and it refines. It takes off all the dross, all the contamination. It purifies that. So I was going to mention right before that verse 24. Sorry, right after that verse. He is telling them about not making any idols. Sorry, give us one moment. Sorry, guys, just give us one moment, please. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, you guys. Sorry about that. We're having a repair done in the house, and it was making a lot of noise. Sorry about that. Okay, so we were looking in chapter 15. I was mentioning that chapter 4, verse 15, all the way to verse 19, Moses is telling them about not making any idols, right? Not making any idols, not even looking to the sun and moon as idols. And then in verse 25, it kind of sounds like, but when your other generations fall into idol worship, it's like he's prophesying that this is going to happen, that they're going to fall into idolatry and they're going to be kicked out of the land that Yahweh had given them. So I think it's very interesting that he's telling them, guard yourself, not to do this, not to do this. But when you do this, this is what's going to happen. And then,
well, I just wanted to point to verse 26. And I shall call the heavens and earth to witness against you on that day, and you soon completely perish from the land which you pass over the Jordan to possess. You do not prolong your days in it, but are completely destroyed. So he's calling the heavens and the earth as witnesses because he made a covenant with the heavens and the earth that they will not pass until his word, was standing, and his word will stand forever, right? Until, the time will come for the heavens to cease. But in this case, it's so beautiful that this is not the first time that he's calling the heavens and the earth as a witness, because he cannot call any human being, right, as a witness, because we have a short existence in this world. So it has to be the heavens and the earth.
Right. And also because he says, right, as long as the sun rises and sets, his promise and his covenant.
His covenant with Israel will remain. Exactly. So I don't care what people say or do. Israel is Yahweh's son, and is going to remain forever because Yahweh said so. And he is the maker of the whole world and the everything that exists.
Yeah. And I really like the last part of everything, the last from, I think he starts on, starts from verse 29 all the way to verse 40. We were having goosebumps as we read, when he says that even when we are exiled, because from there you shall seek Yahweh your Elohim, and you shall find him when you search with him for all your heart, right? And it says in verse 31, for Yahweh your Elohim is a compassionate El.
Not just all your heart, but with all your being.
He does not forsake you. He doesn't destroy you. Nor forget the covenant of your father which he swore to you. Right? And then he says about how Yahweh is unique in that he spoke to the people out of the midst of the fire. Then verse 33, and they lived. He let them live. Right? And then how he took them out of Mizraim, right? He forged his nation by trials and signs and wonders, by battle and strong hand and with outstretched arm, and with great fearsome deeds. In verse 34. So we'll continue on Wednesday with the rest of the Torah portion. We can say the blessing to close.
Okay. Baruch atah Yahweh Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet bechayei olam nata betocheinu. Baruch atah Yahweh noten haTorah. Amen. Shalom, shalom. Be the light of this world. May Yahweh bless you and keep you. May He make His face shine upon you. Give you His shalom in this day. Shalom, shalom, everyone.
Shalom, shalom.